All right, guys, here we are. This is a really cute little house, great location. I used to live in this neighborhood. We're kind of right at the end of a cul-de-sac here. Just kind of loops around. There's like a little center island on the other side of that truck, and then goes out that way. You know, seemingly some kind of a work truck sitting right here, and there was another thing up there, but it was just a box that people were moving in. But I don't know, you can't really see it from here, but there's kind of little carve outs on the side of the street where you can park stuff. So you could, it's not right next to the house though. You'd kind of be parked a little ways away from the house if you put the van somewhere else. You can see that, we have the house here, and then obviously here is what goes down to that trail. There is a little section right here, so you'd maybe get half the van on the gravel and half of it on the driveway without actually blocking this path. But I don't know, it doesn't really seem so strict of a neighborhood that it would be a big issue. So let's kind of come in here. We have some nice landscaping. The siding is that LP siding, but not the same iteration of it that had a lot of problems. So the company that made it was called Louisiana Pacific. They didn't go out of business when that lawsuit happened. They just, kind of had different generations of that siding. So from what I can see here, kind of looking down the side of the house, I don't see any waviness in those boards. And then when I'm looking up at the roof as well, I can see that flashing come down off the roof over the trim piece. So it's just kind of signaling that it is a newer roof. And paint looks really good. Hope you like the color. It's, all looks really fresh. And then, same thing here, just kind of looking down just kind of down the side of this. I'm not seeing any wave in any of these boards, but we'll keep looking as we go through. So right when you walk in, just have a little coat closet with mirrors on it. Lovely. And another little closet here. And we have a couple of bedrooms. So we'll start with the bedroom that's on the front side of the house. And this is the smallest bedroom of the three. But you can see we do have kind of a nice vaulted ceiling in here. A little kind of desk area. This would make a really nice office. Just you get, a lot of natural light inside of it, and you can get a bed in there. It might be a kind of a funny orientation with the bed, just kind of exactly where you'd put it, but it's a decent sized room. It's not terribly small. And then right off of that room, we have a full bath. And then flooring surfaces throughout here is all oak flooring. I would say carpet is something that you'd probably want to replace throughout the house. Again, this room's maybe a little bit narrow, but it's pretty deep. And it just kind of looks out into the neighbor's yard and the side yard here. And then again, really pretty tall ceilings, gas fireplace. This is a nice size room. It's not difficult to imagine how you would set it up. Lots of light with these windows. And then right off the living area, we have the entrance into the primary bedroom. So again, you can just see the carpet is dirty and just, would need to be stretched, but probably best off being replaced. Certainly enough room if you wanted a king bed in here to do that. And then just looking out into the backyard. Looks like a good place for a sauna. Got a little greenhouse going. We'll get out there in a minute. And then you have the ensuite bathroom with just a nice walk-in shower. You know, really probably don't need to do anything with this room unless you wanted to update the vanity, but you do have dual sinks and a nice little cabinet right here. And then you have a walk-in closet, not super big, but there's enough space to get a few things in there. Smells like mothballs, no big deal. Coming out of the primary bedroom, so just to kind of orient ourselves again, front door, living area, and then you have access to the dining area right there. All of this connects. Garage access, we'll go in there in a second. But you know, cabinets are nice, kitchen is nice, appliances are nice. And then it goes right over to that dining area. So kind of take a second look back at the kitchen here. And this is a good sized dining area. I mean, this is probably, I don't know, 5-ish foot table, but if you get something bigger in there. So a lot of space to host a good number of people if you wanted to. And then we'll walk back here to the garage, which is also where you have your washer dryer. Nothing super fancy out here, but it's a good kind of standard sized garage, probably somewhere in that vicinity of 400 square feet. And there's a little bit of built-in storage. And then these do look, I mean, the trains always look good, but it looks updated. It looks like the install date on that was 2010. So should have some good life left on that. And then you have a tankless water heater. And then up here, you just have access to the attic space above the house. And I can just see a few things poking out. So it looks like they use that for storage. All right, let's go check out this backyard. So nice deck with this little kind of pergola deal. Get some hanging baskets up there, some kind of trailing plants, and then the deck surface is some kind of a composite decking. I don't think it's Trex, but it's, I mean, similar. And then you have the little stub right there for your barbecue if you wanted to just hook directly up to the gas. Again, just kind of looking at siding back here. Siding looks good, not wavy. Everything looks like it's been well taken care of. So as we come off of this, we have a little section. We'll kind of go over here first, little side yard section where they just do, just planting their gardens. And then you have deal for your air conditioning, and then they also have a generator. Don't normally see that in town, and I never had an issue losing power out here, but it's nice to have in case you need it. So it's a nice sized yard. I mean, it's really nicely landscaped and, would be pretty easy and quick to mow. And again, just really nicely set up to garden. Obviously, you have a little greenhouse there. I don't think that they have a key to the stand-up storage, but my guess is that on the back side of the house here, it's going to be, tall enough to stand up comfortably. And like I said, that kind of around 6 foot, 5-6 foot. I'll ask and see if he has any information on it. But great storage space. We have that in our house, and I do really like it. So I am hearing a little bit of traffic noise where I'm at. I suppose that would be one thing to consider. This isn't the biggest shed, maybe like 5 foot by 7 foot or so. Again, it's locked up, and although it's not big, I do think it would be a really nice size for a little sauna. So let's kind of come back here and see what's going on the other side of this door. Whoop, don't want to step on our flowers. Break this. Okay. So right here, we're kind of out to McLeod Road, and there looks like they're going to be building something right here. So there's going to be some kind of construction happening right across the street. It's part of Squalicum High School, but this is a fairly busy road. I mean, it kind of connects Britton Road and the Mount Baker Highway. So it does get a lot of traffic, so that's one thing to consider. Let me lock this guy back up. Yeah, again, I mean, the house just looks like it's in good shape. The roof looks good, the siding looks good, the paint is good. Landscaping is really nice. The inside could certainly use some updating, but that's perfect because it's just easy cosmetic stuff that you could come in and put your own personal touch on it and make it look the way you want, and you wouldn't be redoing somebody else's recent work. So that about concludes everything that we can look at. I'll just walk us back out the front door one more time here. Well, people are showing up for an open house. Better tell them to beat it. So there you have it.